We're going to be looking at question 7, which is a fiction question about Pavel's journey. How does the setting influence the plot of the story? Let's read through all of our answer choices. The conditions on the boat contribute to the conflict Pavel experiences. B, the letter from Pavel's uncle introduces an important character. C, man standing in front of the soup pot provides comic relief. Or D, Pavel's fellow passengers encourage him to remain hopeful about purchasing land. Well, let's focus on what this question is asking me. It's asking me about setting and how it influences the plot of the story. Okay, so definitely want to make sure that I'm selecting an answer that first off is talking about setting. Okay, so let's look at A. The conditions on the contribute to the conflict Pavel experiences. Okay, well first off, yes, this is talking about the setting. Okay, it's talking about the boat. Let's look at paragraph 1. Okay, it's talking about that there's dim light. They're in steerage, which is the lowest section of the boat. Ooh, it's a foul place. Okay, stench, so it was really, really smelly. Okay, people hadn't been able to bathe. He's got this letter from his uncle, and he's not sure to be mad at him because he's being transported on this really terrible vessel. So Pavel's on a journey, and we know that there's these really bad conditions. Okay, so does these conditions contribute to the conflict Pavel experiences? Yes. Okay, these conditions, okay, even though they were bad, he's got this letter from his uncle that makes him, still have a little bit of hope. Okay, but yeah, for a little while, he doesn't know how to feel. He's a little discouraged because the conditions are so bad. So I'm going to go ahead and star this one because so far I like it. But again, I want to make sure that I go through every single answer option to make sure that it's the best option and not just the first one that might be right that I come across. So B, the letter from Pavel's uncle introduces an important character. Okay, the letter from his uncle doesn't introduce an important character, nor does this have any to do with setting. Okay, this question is talking about characters, so this is not going to be the correct answer choice. C, the man standing in front of the soup provides comic relief. Okay, comic relief, so that means making everybody laugh when they don't feel like laughing. Well, that actually didn't happen because Miklos is the person standing in front of the soup pot, and at no point is he telling jokes. So I know that he's not providing comic relief, and also it's talking about a man, which is not setting. D, Pavel's fellow passengers encourage him to remain hopeful about purchasing land. Okay, again, this never actually happens in the text. None of his fellow passengers are encouraging him to, keep, being hopeful about going to America. And again, it's talking about fellow passengers. It's not talking about setting, okay? Purchasing land in America, that is not the setting. The setting is the boat, and the terrible conditions there are what contributes to Pavel's internal conflict. So these are wrong. A is going to be our correct answer choice.